Today, we've got Aquaman, the King of Atlantis, going up against the android Vision. So who's coming out on top here? Well, let's find out. The son of an Atlantean queen and a lighthouse keeper in the town of Amnesty Bay, Arthur Curry will grow up to become the superhero Aquaman, later take on his birthright as the King of Atlantis. He is a founding member of the Justice League, among DC Comics' most recognized heroes. Aquaman possesses incredible strength and is easily able to move more than 100 tons. He's pushed down tectonic plates into the trench, held up a city block, and lifted an oil rig platform. Also been able to hold his own in a fight with Wonder Woman, Lobo, and Triton, and managed to sucker punch Superman and send him flying. Aquaman is superhumanly durable. However, he's susceptible to piercing attacks. He's pretty durable to blunt force and energy blasts, though. He'll withstand punches from Despero and blasts from Starro before. His stamina is also incredible. He's able to swim around the Earth for an endless period of time and fight into a dimension with multiple suns for hours at a time without growing tired. While not quite a speedster, Aquaman has incredible reflexes. He's able to dodge point-blank gunfire and lightning, and his reflexes are even superior to Deathstroke, which is pretty impressive. Under the water, though, his upper limit is unknown, but he's mentioned that he's usually faster than Superman when he's under the water. Arthur can also move so fast that he can create huge whirlpools, tidal waves, and even spin his hands to create vacuums in the water. While Aquaman has many different powers, perhaps the most famous one is his telepathic ability to communicate with marine life. But the thing is, he's such an achieved telepath, and has communicated with marine life all his life, he's also able to engage in mind communication with non-aquatic life, even Martian Manhunter. However, as of right now, his telepathic powers have been downgraded, and he really only communicates indirectly with fish. Aquaman is an expert fighter, and excels in hand-to-hand combat, and is very, very skilled with his trident. Speaking of his trident, Arthur always carries around the King's trident, which is indestructible. He's even able to injure Darkseid, which is saying something. So that's who we got in one corner, Aquaman, the King of Atlantis. But entering the ring in the other corner was the powerful AI made by Ultron himself, Vision. Vision is an artificial intelligence, a synthezoid created by the villain Ultron, an Avenger who possesses the power to alter his density at will. Having gained a modicum of humanity, Vision is always afraid he may one day lose touch with it. Being an android, Vision possesses superhuman stamina, reflexes, speed, agility, and strength. He also possesses the ability to manipulate his density, allows him to fly, and turn intangible, and phase through objects, and on the opposite end of the spectrum, grants him superhuman strength, immovability, and a diamond-hard invulnerability. Vision loves to use his density-altering power to phase an intangible hand through an opponent, then partially rematerializing it, which he calls a physical disruption. It causes severe pain to any opponent, and usually results in incapacitation, even being able to knock out Hyperion before. Vision also has the solar jewel implanted on his forehead, which absorbs ambient solar energy that provides him the power that he needs to function. He can also use his energy and fire powerful optic beams of radiation. In more desperate situations, Vision can discharge energy from the solar jewel directly, which greatly increases the power, but at the same time, drastically depletes his energy reserves. Vision has been trained in unarmed combat by Captain America, and he's an expert using his unique powers in combat. He's also a highly skilled tactician and strategist, possesses superhuman analytical capabilities, and has the ability to process information and make calculations with incredible speed and accuracy. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now today we got some great middle tier heroes going head to head. Aquaman is going up against the Vision. So who's coming out on top here? Well, let's find out. And like always, physicality. Well, Vision is actually pretty strong. Actually, really strong. He sent Wonder Man flying, shaking all of Avengers Mansion in the process. He's slammed into Thor, easily stopped Goliath's punch. He's actually wrestled and fought against Silver Surfer before, and he's somehow managed to save War Machine from the Phoenix Force. On top of that, he's one-shot Jane Foster, one-shot Nova, and by dropping from a mile high up in the sky at maximum density, Vision knocked out Count Nefaria and triggered a seismic quake hundreds of miles away. But flip the script, what about Arthur? Well, Aquaman's strong enough to stop Giganta's foot and flip her over, lift up an enormous cruise ship out of the water, casually toss a submarine out of the ocean, and even managed to collapse a section of the tectonic plate by simply pushing on it. He's knocked down Despero, Martian Manhunter, Ultraman, and Superman, held up skyscrapers, and he's even managed to injure people like Mammoth or Triumph, who had previously been able to take attacks from Superman or Wonder Woman. So, bottom line, each of them are more than strong enough to injure the other. And that leads directly into durability here. And Aquaman has some impressive durability, taking no damage from punches from Superman, from Lobo, or even from an angry Wonder Woman. Bullets just piss him off, and Killer Croc broke his teeth by trying to bite Arthur. He's taken blasts from Black Manta and Poseidon's Trident, even taken a blast from an Apyrix probe. And Aquaman is tough enough to last a full minute against the villain Titus, who very nearly killed Superman with just one hit. But Vision is incredibly tough too. He's taken attacks from Ultron, Hyperion, Thor, Wonder Man, and several Hulks. Not necessarily brushed them off, but took all of them and kept on fighting. He's also really strong against energy attacks. He's taken blasts from the Phoenix Force, Annihilus, another blast from Ultron. But here's the thing about Vision. He's got his density shifting. So not only can he become super tough, but he can also become intangible. So every attack from Aquaman basically just passes right on through him. Good luck to Arthur trying to injure the Vision in this intangible state. And now I want to talk about Aquaman's trident and his skill. Now, Aquaman is a skilled fighter and warrior, but one of his most important advantages in the fight is his trident. The trident of Neptune, no less. The King's Trident. He's been able to stab out Darkseid's eye, as well as shatter ice that not even Superman's heat vision could blast through. As the trench were beginning to swarm him, Aquaman discovered a small volcanic vent in the ocean floor, and so he throws his trident at it with enough force to set off the volcano. Then you also have to factor in the water pressure that's at the bottom of the ocean floor, how much crust you have to break through, and how much force you have to throw that trident. And if Aquaman is able to get Vision before he's able to turn intangible, well, he'll definitely be able to stab through Vision and possibly even put him down. But again, there's Vision's phasing. I mean, the whole fight for Aquaman is centered around the idea that Arthur can actually tag Vision. With his phasing power, I'm not sure that's going to happen. Aquaman just can't tag an intangible foe. On the other hand, well, Vision's phasing isn't just purely defense. It's also a lethal offensive attack. Just by phasing through people, it's able to knock them out. He's one-shot Hyperion, Hercules, Nova, Nihilus, Captain Marvel, Wonder Man. He's even taken out multiple Hulks at once. Good luck to Aquaman trying to stand up to those attacks if it's taking down guys like Hercules, Captain Marvel, and Wonder Man with just one shot. And as if that wasn't enough, Vision is capable of unleashing some pretty powerful energy blast with his solar jewel. He's sent Wonder Man flying backwards, one-shot Iron Man taking out Spectrum, as well as using it to blind Thor and this giant amalgamation of hundreds of Hulks. So at the end of the day, who's coming out on top here? Well, it's gotta be Vision. Honestly, Vision might be one of the worst people that Aquaman could ever go up against. Because Arthur is primarily a physical fighter, and a hand-to-hand fighter at that. The best long-range attack that he's really got is throwing his trident. On the other hand, Vision can easily hold his own against Arthur in a physical fight, possibly even beat him in a solely physical fight. But he's got a whole lot more versatility too. His energy blast will injure Aquaman. Then there's his phasing. And this phasing is going to allow him to not only dodge pretty much any attack Arthur throws his way, but also essentially one-shot him like it's nothing. So yeah, Vision is definitely coming out on top here. Vision wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. Also, be sure that like button, subscribe button, and turn notifications from the DanCo Army. And I will see you next time.